straight glory. The vibe slide over me. This beat is a chemical. Beat is a chemical. When I leave, don't save my seat. I'll be back when it's all complete. A moment is medical. Moment is medical. Living on straight glory.
Hey guys, Zach Thaymore here, and welcome back to our next command block tutorial episode. Today we're going to be looking, if you haven't guessed by behind me, we're going to be looking at a bank system that allows players to withdraw and deposit any particular currency that you choose. So, in today's example, I'm going to be using diamonds. Okay, so diamonds is going to be the base currency, but you could also use emeralds, gold ingots, iron ingots. You can use any type of material or diamond that you wish. And we're also going to need a command block to make sure that we do the / give at self command block right there. And as you can see, I've already got one. And we're also going to be taking a look at some previous command blocks that I've done videos for to make all this work. Okay. So without further ado, let's quickly look at these old command blocks. Links will be in the description. This was the level up tutorial, and this was also the remove offline player part 2 to the level up tutorial. So like I say, the link will be in the description. We won't be making any changes to this one, but you will need it. You will need it if you want to do it the way that I normally do it. And you will definitely need the player offline, and you will need to make some changes for it to work in conjunction with your bank. So let's have a quick look at the bank. As you can see here, I've got a button that says press to deposit 1 diamond, press to deposit 10. I also have on the other side here press to withdraw 1 and press to withdraw 10. Now you can make this as long and as big as you like with increments, so deposit 1, withdraw 1, deposit 10, withdraw 10. And in my season 2, I have it as 1, 10, 32, and 64. But I also have diamonds and emeralds in my season 2. So make sure that you watch out for that. It will be going live as soon as the Never update drops. Make sure that you get this part set up first, and also make sure that you get this part set up as well, and that it's all working correctly and above board. And the first change that you're going to want to do is on your player offline set of command blocks, this one here, one that points upwards. Obviously this will be buried underground somewhere, wherever you want to keep it. You want to come to the very end of it, off the observer, second block up, and basically where it says dummy level, we want to change that to say bang, right? Just like so. And if we grab a pierced redstone, break this and reset it, you can see it now says bang. This is optional. You can change the text. Yeah, you can change this to whatever you want. I've changed mine to "you have been paid." You will soon see, hopefully during this time of making this video, that the level will go up, or the bank balance will go up in this particular case. So it should say "you have been paid" with a little jingle, and this has now been changed to bank. We can now start setting the commands for the deposit and withdraw. So first of all, you're going to dig underneath this button. I'm going to dig down 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. And then I'm going to place 4 command blocks all facing down. So I'm going to crouch 1, 2, 3, 4. And the very top one, we're going to want to take away the diamond or the currency that you're going to be using. So this is obviously subjective to what you're going to type. And then you're going to type this. So you want to type / clear at player radius equals 4 diamond 0 plus 1. Now as you can see, I've already tested this, and it says cleared the inventory item. As you can see, I have 63 diamonds. And although I'm in creative, if you watch my little diamond icon, it will pop up as if something's been taken. Whoop, just like that. And now you can see I have 62. The next command below this is we're going to add that diamond to our scoreboard. Okay, so you want to go and make sure that you're adding to the correct scoreboard, which will be this scoreboard, level. The level scoreboard. You can also change this to bank. So when you create these commands, also change it to bank. Okay? I'm just going to leave it as level for now because reasons. And then we're going to type this command: / scoreboard players add at player level 1 or bank 1 if you change it to bank. And then you're going to want to change this to a chain conditional. Make sure that it is conditional, always active. Now, you should see that when I press this button, it will take a diamond away. Oh, I've been paid. Look at that. So as you can see, I have 8 diamonds in my bank. And here, if I press the button, it should go up to 9. You see it's gone up to 9? If I press it again, it goes up to 10. So it is working. You can see that it is working. And it says added 1 to level for Zach Faymore, now 10. Then you want to do is you can add a message. So what you're going to want to do is go over to the hover note and type in bank. So you want to type / tell at player, and then you can do some fancy writing. So I've said / tell at player, little squiggly S thing, I can't remember what it's called, bank balance accepted. Now you can obviously change the color, you can have no color at all. And then you want to change this to a chain conditional, always active. So now you can see that when we hover over it, it says bank. We should have a message that comes up when we deposit, and we see in the top left there, bank whispers to you, bank balance accepted from the bank. And then the last one, we can just have a jingle. So now I've typed in here / play sound random.levelup at player. Okay, so if we try one more time now, you get a little jingle to say that it's been accepted, so people will know. Okay, and that's that one done. Okay, so we can block this up. Now, the deposit for 10 is the exact same with one extra command. So we're going to need to dig down 7 on this side underneath the button. And now they're basically going to be the exact same with one simple change. You go inside the command and then you type in this / clear at player radius equals 4 diamond 0, and then where I've put 1, change it to a 9. Okay, now this is quite important that you change it to a 9. This means, this allows us that if a player doesn't have 10 and they try and deposit 10, it's going to take 9 diamonds away and give them nothing, or take whatever diamonds away and not put it into their account. And you want this on impulse unconditional needs redstone. And then the one underneath this, the second one down, is going to be the exact same again. So it'll be / clear at player radius equals 4. But we can change this to 5 because it's 1 block lower, so we need it to be able to reach 1 block higher. And then we keep that as 0, 1. And this is going to need to be a chain conditional, always active. Now, if I press this button, you should see that I will jump up 10 level. Well, I shouldn't actually, because I haven't added that part. But if we check my diamonds, I've got 57 down there. So let's quickly test. And now I have 47. So it works. And now we just repeat the command blocks that are in the first one. That's it. It's that simple. So in the one below that one, we type in this: scoreboard players add at player level, and then we change that to a 10. Chain conditional, always active. And then we've got the bank balance accepted. Once again, chain conditional, always active. And then the very last one is the play sound. So I need to change this to chain conditional, always active. Now if we check, and my bank balance has gone up by 10. So that's everything. That's the deposit. That is the deposit done. So we can deposit 1. We can deposit 10. And how many have I got left? I've got 26 left. Okay. So let's go like this. And so now I should only have 6 left. Okay. Right. So I can deposit 1. It gives me 55, and I've got 5 left, which would put me up to a total of 60. But if I press this button, my diamonds get taken as a punishment for trying to deposit 10 because I didn't read the sign right. So it's almost like a little bit of a fail-safe. And my diamonds got taken, but my balance didn't go up. There's not really a way that I know of that allows you to test for the diamonds to see if they're there. I mean, there probably is, but simplicity, this is how we're going to go about it. Otherwise, you are probably looking at way more commands deep down inside there. And now let's move on to the withdrawal. So it's very similar in the sense of the deposit. We just work it in reverse, basically. Okay, so you will need 4 commands for this particular one unless you want a jingle, and then you will need a 5th. But I'm not going to do a jingle, I'm just going to do the, tell command instead. In the first command, we're going to be doing a test 4. So we need to do a scoreboard test. So check this out. / scoreboard players test at player level 1. Now, as you can see in the previous output, this makes it show that the score is 55 and that is in range of 1. Okay, that's important, that you want to make sure that the scoreboard is in range. Okay, that is kept as an impulse unconditional needs redstone. And then the next one below this is going to be a chain one, so make sure you just change that now if you want. Conditional, always active, and then the command will be this. / scoreboard players remove at player level 1. Make sure it's chain unconditional, always active. Now if I press the button, you can see that my bank account balance has gone down to 54, and it says remove 1 from level 4 Zach Claymore, now 54. Okay, you want it conditional, because if it's not conditional and you press this button and they don't have the balance, it will still try and remove 1. So if it's conditional, it has to be that this is in range for this one to activate, and so on and so forth. Next, we want to do a give. A very simple one, / give at player diamond 1, and we change that to a chain conditional, always active. Now we should see that if I press the button, I have been given a diamond, and my balance went down, and so on and so forth. You can have the extra play sound, but I'm just going to do a tell text to tell the player that it's been withdrawn. Make sure you go into the hover note, my bank, and then / tell. I'm just going to write here / tell at player you have withdrawn. And then make sure that that is chain conditional, always active. So there we go. You have withdrawn, you have withdrawn, you have withdrawn, and now I have 4 diamonds in my inventory. And if we go back, we can deposit these 4 diamonds. Like so. So it does work. And now basically you're going to want to copy this over to this one. Okay, so I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so once you have copied the exact same over to here, I did a quick clone command, and this is how I did it. I basically stood on top of here. I did the clone command, I took the first coordinate, I took the second coordinate, and then I moved over here, and I put in tilde 64 tilde, so that basically put it in the exact same place. Just in case you don't know, yeah, I basically cloned it from there to here, and then I'm going to make my changes, just to make it much easier for you guys, instead of writing out each one. So now on the first one, you want to change that to 10, standard. Second one, you want to change that to 10. Third one, you want to change that to 10. Now obviously, like I say, you can clone that again and again and again and have, you know, withdraw 1, withdraw 10, withdraw 36, 32, 39, 11, whatever, any number you want, 64, 100. You know, you just need to change the number to allow people to withdraw a selection of what they want. Obviously, you can do that again with this, but just make sure that if you're doing anything that's double digits or more, that you have the first one as the number below what you want, and then the second one is just 1, and that basically covers your backside, whether they have it or not. If they don't have it, it won't let them have them. It won't let them do it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is basically it. That is the bank system that I use on my realms. Every realm that I currently run, this is the exact same bank system. This is the leveling system that I use, and that is the player offline system that I use. Links to the videos that explain these two sets of command blocks are in the description, so make sure that you go and watch them if you haven't made this already. And hopefully this is a very nice and simple command which allows people to deposit and withdraw. So let's just make sure that it does work. You have withdrawn, and I do have now 10 diamonds. I can deposit that again. Boom, done and done. So there we are, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the little bank tutorial and how to make it work and everything. Make sure that you like, comment and subscribe. Click the little notification icon to get notified when I upload next, and make sure that you check out the description, because there's lots of links there to the Discord and realms and such and so on and so forth. So until next time, bye bye.